You're listening to Edge Radio TV. The views and opinions expressed in this program are that of the host or guests, and not the Edge Radio Network or its advertisers or affiliates.
What's up, ladies and gents? It has been an amazing weekend, and you are tuned in to the I'm Just Saying Live morning show. This is me, Bridget, your co-host, and my lovely other co-host is still not here with me in the building. I am missing her, but there she is, Simply Dr. Neil.
I miss you so much too. You look amazing this morning.
Oh, thank you so much. I actually took my time this morning.
You definitely look like you had a good weekend. I'm super happy to see you. I think I made this trip too long. I'm missing my kids.
You did. We're missing you over here. So how is the anniversary going? How's it going?
Oh, absolutely wonderful. I popped in our YouTube video from the actual wedding so that y'all could see kind of how we got started and where we are now. So it's super exciting, to have made it, if you will. A lot of people don't even make it this far. So I am definitely blessed. And he's sitting over here eating his fruit and watermelon.
Fruit and watermelon.
So, but yes, we're having an absolutely wonderful time. I don't know if you guys got to see the other night. We had our private dinner for our anniversary. It was absolutely beautiful. I was overjoyed with it. So yeah, it was great.
I saw that. So what are you eating this morning?
I can't hear you.
What are you eating this morning?
This morning I have some chicken here that I decided to leave on my plate, but I definitely had this lovely, look at this omelet.
Ooh, looks good.
Yummy. It's got vegetables and all kinds of stuff inside. So I'll eat that in just a second. I'm trying not to be chewing and smacking like I was the other day on here.
Yeah, I know. We've been living vicariously through you and Mr. Anthony and all your adventures over there in Cancun. And it just looks so beautiful there. And
we're actually staying in Playa del Carmen, but we did go and get on a boat and went over to Cancun yesterday. Where else did we go? The boat ride was a lot of fun. So if you ever think about taking that excursion, that one was really great. We got a lot of photo opportunities, if you will, in Isla Mujeres.
All right. So you have any pictures to show us? So it's just the video that you showed us yesterday?
Okay, so I did send a video, but that was from last year where I kind of explained about how we got together and stuff like that. Right. You see a little bit of my wedding in it. Mm-hmm. So I have that, but I did not post the pictures from yesterday because I was super litty when I got back. I haven't posted any of those pictures, but I will definitely send y'all some just here in a little bit, I guess. We'll put them in the comments down below. So you have to check back with us.
Got you.
So thank all of y'all for supporting me, especially out here in Mexico.
Of course. And everybody got on your live and just enjoyed that as well. Like I said, we've been living vicariously through you.
Okay. All right. Do that.
So in other news, I had a reunion over the weekend. So I know, right? I had to call.
How did that go?
It was great. I reconnected with my dad, stepdad, but dad. We never used the word step, and that's him. And my son Cameron, that I'm always talking about to you guys, and my sister Sonia. And then I met 2 additional sisters, and none of my brothers were there, but it was just really great to meet all of them and reunite and reconnect, and it was just amazing. We just had so much fun reconnecting with all of them. And he was just saying how proud he was of all of us. So that's always great when your parents watch you from adolescence to teenage years to adult years, and then when you start accomplishing things or your dreams, and they're just really excited about it. So it was a great reunion. Of course, it won't be the last. We'll stay in touch. So yeah, that was really fun.
I think that it's really, really amazing, I'm gonna give tribute to not only the show, but for those men who constantly try to keep in touch and reach out and do different things or whatever. So it's really, really amazing that y'all were able to, have that stuff going on. So I'm glad that you guys got to see each other, especially for the photo opportunity, because that was super cute.
Yeah, I don't know if Vince put that other old photo up. Okay, so there was an old photo that we had took at the fair. It used to be the South Texas State Fair, and I was like 13 years old, looking raggedy. So glad I approved. You saw that picture, man.
Right.
But it was me, him, and my little sister Lenora and our sister Sonia. So it's just kind of a retake. But we have to do another one with my sister in it the next time. Yeah, that picture was horrible.
Hey, we always think stuff looks really bad, but you got to remember, Father's Day is coming up, and all he remembers is that little girl with the big smile that he just absolutely loved and adored. So.
No, it looked bad. I don't care what you say. It looked bad. So also over the weekend, Isaac Moore celebrated.
You've clearly not seen my pictures from when I was little.
Oh, well, no, I haven't seen any, but I'm sure you looked adorable.
There's a reason.
Well, yours couldn't have been any worse than mine because I had acne really, really bad. And with this skin tone and acne, I look like a pizza face. That's what they called me, pizza face, because I had it all in my face, so it was horrible.
Okay, you win.
Thank you. So
you win.
You had smooth skin, and I had the acne, child. But anyway, moving forward to Neil, our good friend Isaac Moore had an event over the weekend, and he celebrated his new designs. Can you tell me more about that, Neil?
To make sure that we took time and kind of covered this, because I want some amazing events. Now, I haven't been able to make the last few events. Let me tell everyone, just for one, I'm gonna make a whole speech about this.
Okay.
Went on, okay, but I'm popping.
You're breaking up, Tanil.
So I'm not gonna. Oh, shoot, I'm breaking up because I'm moving around probably. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Maybe not. Can you hear me now?
We can hear you, but you're like slow motion, but we can hear you. Go ahead.
Okay, so I'll just continue what I was saying, which is if all of us have things going on, I can't make it to everything. Don't ask me like, he and I are not friends, or like other people, like we're not getting along, or like that. This industry in Houston works well together, but I got stuff going on. I can't make every doggone thing, okay? But it doesn't mean that I love you any less, okay?
Well, yeah, but I didn't even know about the event because I would have gone in our place to represent IJS live. So it's all good. Also, there's some
It's all good, but congratulations. It looked like a wonderful thing.
It did. And it seemed like they had a lot of fun in celebrating him because he's come a long way with his designs also. So moving on, there's an adult
like the prom? Unveilings.
I'm sorry. Hello?
Oh, I just was saying I like the unveilings of the handbags.
Oh, got you. Yeah. So, moving on, there's an adult prom coming up. It's the Mingle Houston edition on July 23rd, 2021. Is this the first time, Tanil? So this is the first time.
This will be the first time for this one.
Okay.
But let's say this. Yes, for this one. I'm a true believer in this. Anthony did not get to go to his senior prom when he was young. Mm-hmm. So this was a big deal for him. I had no idea how many people had not attended their prom, especially with COVID last year. There were tons of people who didn't get proms. So, I told you about TSU had offered for its freshmen this year a senior prom. And so here's another opportunity. If you're one of those adults who did not get to attend, your prom, and you want to do it big and have the photos, this, that, and the other, and maybe go with the real love of your life instead of somebody from high school, then this is the perfect opportunity.
That's hilarious. Well, that'll be cool. I got to go to so many proms. I was going to proms in my freshman year. I went to prom all 4 years of high school. Yep. What's that about? I was just popular.
You're not supposed to be doing that. It's a junior senior prom.
Well, no. Freshman year, I was on student council, so we actually put the prom together. And then my sophomore year, I went to the guy I was dating, his prom. And then, of course, I attended my junior senior prom. But I went to several proms. I had a lot of ball gowns and had never been a bridesmaid.
It sounds like you had a lot of fun. I was the complete opposite. It didn't matter if I had planned it or not. If it was not something of my own, my mother was not allowing me to attend. When I became a junior, she said if I attended that year, what would I have to look forward to the next year? And so she also stopped me from doing that as well.
Oh, wow. Well, I was involved in everything. I was always in stuff, and always traveling through high school. So I was always doing something. My mother believed in, having well-rounded children. So we just did everything. Anytime I came home with a permission slip, I was out there. So another event that you sent is called Santee and Associates. It's the Boss Up Network.
So it's Santee Foundation
okay.
Is doing a Father's Day tribute this year.
Oh, nice.
So and so it's going to be super awesome because I'm going to be a part of it, of course. Providing the red carpet service. And guess what? So since it's a Father's Day event, Colton and Corbin will be walking in their third show, ladies and gentlemen. If y'all want to get a ticket, please hit me up in my inbox so that you can come and see my babies walk. I will be there and we'll be definitely applauding them. They will be, representing their father, who, of course, is a really, really great dad. I have to say that all the time. But if you're interested in participating or coming out to the event, just definitely let me know and I'll find a way to make it happen. Okay?
Well, definitely. I had to be there to support my kids.
Yes. Thank you very much for supporting them because, it's really hard, for some people. They don't get support from anywhere outside of their mom or their dad, if you will. And I think that this is a great thing. She's going to be honoring some really great men, and this will be fun.
Oh, great. Well, before we go to break, we have to mention our event coming up on June 26th. Cut to the chase, Dating with the Twist. Hey. You guys.
I cannot wait for this. We have been getting submissions in. Everybody, please go click the Eventbrite link and sign up now. I know that we started promoting this early, but that's because we want to be selective in the people that we have there to provide for you to be able to meet and talk to. We want the best of the best, the cream of the crop. So Houston, Texas, Humble, Texas, Tomball, Texas, wherever you are, come on out if you want to meet some great people.
Yes. Okay, so Vince, you still have that video from last week? Okay, so we're going to go to break, but we're going to show this video and we will be right back.
What's up, everybody? Now, it is time for us to make this personal invitation. Yeah. We are the media darlings right here from I'm Just Saying, and we need you. Yes. Listen, to encourage your friends that are out there alone and sad because they don't have anyone. We need them to come out to
our Cut to the Chase Speed Dating with a Twist event on June 26th. That is a Saturday at the Blue Leon.
The Blue Leon. And guess what? All you need to do is go on to Eventbrite and get your tickets right now. Yes. We are also looking for vendors. I meant to talk about that earlier, but it's okay. We need you guys to come out and sell your goods to all the people that will be in the building. We want you to mix, mingle, have a little bit of fun, and maybe get matched up with the person of your dreams. So make sure you come out on June the 26th to Cut to the Chase.
Speed Dating with a Twist.
What's up with it? This your boy Big Pro, man, and you tune in to I'm Just Saying Live.
What's up, ladies and gents, and welcome back to I'm Just Saying Live Morning Show. This is me, Bridget, one of your co-hosts, and the lovely Simply Tennille over there in Mexico. However, we are located here at 415 West Gray Street, Midtown Bar and Grill, upstairs, and we would love for you to come and join our live studio audience and be a part of our Friends with Bennies.
We would also really like for you guys to take time, invite us out to your spot. We can do our show live from your location. That's what's so great about technology. Bridget and I love to go and see and visit new things and help people sell their products, if you will.
We do. We're the Vanna
Please
Black.
invite us out. All you have to do, right? All you have to do is email us at imjustsayinglive@gmail.com.
No G, just saying. Saying. So, are we ready to get into this news?
We are definitely ready to get into the news.
Okay, so I found a couple of local news because you didn't send me any local news. So I found some local news that I think you might find interesting.
See how you try to put me out there? Girl, I tried.
I told you I had you. That's what I was trying to tell you earlier. It's all good.
I'll let you know. I told you what I got.
I know. It's all good. So anyway, hackers compromised parking payment app used at popular Houston destinations, and it's Park Mobile. So they hacked into the system. They didn't get any credit card information. However, they got license plate numbers, email addresses, phone numbers, and vehicle nicknames. Isn't that crazy?
Stop stealing.
All right. I was just saying, to Vince, our producer, I was like, how in the world can they get into the Park Mobile? And he was like, anything with technology. So
yeah, and you just never know that information. That you never know what might happen with that information. Because just think, if somebody made a fake plate and committed a robbery or something like that, to put it on the same type of vehicle, that could very much so get somebody in a whole lot of crap.
A whole heap of trouble.
Yes.
So also here in local news, mental health calls to Houston VA increased dramatically since the pandemic. So not only were people who, regular people were depressed, but veterans were also facing depression, and it was higher than it was in 2020 due to COVID.
That's definitely believable.
Yeah. So they said that. Go ahead.
I know that a lot of people already were feeling things, if you will, prior to the pandemic starting, as you said. But once it hit and you really realize, some of those people are not as much your friend as you thought, and nobody's coming around to visit and or check on you. It's real easy to slip into that dark pit that we're always talking about, and some people didn't recover as they had planned.
Right. And they were saying that the percentage went up 29% since 2020. So that's a lot.
Yeah, that is a lot.
It is a lot. So in U.S. news, the flower moon is upon us, ladies and gents. And those of you that don't know what that is, the flower supermoon will grace the sky on Wednesday. It will be the closest moon to the Earth this year. May's supermoon will also be the first total lunar eclipse since January 2019, and it's called the flower moon because it's when flowers blossom.
Yes, and yes. I am here for the pink red moon, whatever it's going to bring. The other night, you could already see the kind of halo effect, that circle. I can't remember what they call it, but it made appearance all over the world, like in India. It was here in Mexico. I just got a little bitty glimpse because there was lots of clouds. And, you were talking about news, and I thought that you were definitely going to be talking about that rain, and more rain that is going to make that's going to make those flowers grow. Houston is underwater.
Pretty much.
Y'all have been catching a lot of rain. How's that been?
As business per usual, it rains really hard in the afternoon, and then sunshine comes up in the evening, then it stops, then it rains some more, just enough to flood. So it's been, business as usual. You know how it is in Houston, where you've been out there enjoying the sun and the palm trees I see in the background.
It's been a little cloudy here as well, because of course we're not that far away, but it's been a little cloudy on and off here, but it definitely turns right back into that beautiful scene that you see in a matter of minutes. It never lasts long.
Yeah, it's beautiful where you are. But supposedly it's supposed to clear up by Sunday. So hopefully by the time you come back, you'll bring the sunshine back with you.
Woo, woo, woo. I was really hoping to be able to go down by the beach, but it is overly windy, okay?
Oh.
Overly windy.
I thought you were going to say overly crowded.
Yep, so overly windy. It's windy. No, it's not crowd. The crowd is not the issue. There is a ton of seaweed out there that has been giving them problems. They say that it happens every 5 years, like all this seaweed comes up on the banks. I have to check that story out and see if they're just lying. But because I got to know. I'm just saying.
Right.
But it's very windy. It's been very windy the entire time, and I wanted y'all to be able to hear me clearly.
Okay, well, we appreciate that. So let's move on to sports. We got a lot of sports news today. So let's talk about Tim Tebow. He is back in the NFL after signing with the Jacksonville Jaguars. Come on, Tim.
Like, you know what? Come through, Tim, because nobody thought that you would be resurfacing.
Not at all. I didn't. I thought he was done.
Maybe the gentlemen did. Maybe they had this foresight that we did not see, but I definitely did not see this. I definitely did not see you staying in shape throughout this whole thing, because it's been, quite some time, if you will, especially through, this pandemic. And so, I guess I'm glad you're back.
Well, he looks good, and he had an illustrious minor league baseball career with the Binghamton Rumble Ponzies? Rumble
Do
Ponies.
you see my face?
Okay.
He did.
Well, maybe that's how he stayed in shape. Who knows?
Well, it's definitely how he stayed in shape. And, we know other sports players who are normally just good at sports. So they pop on to the next thing that they're good at. And it kept him in shape. And now he's back at doing, clearly what he actually loves.
Which is football. Yeah, because wasn't it Bo Jackson? And did Michael Jordan have a stint in baseball too? Mm-hmm. Am I right? What?
And
I got something
golf.
right.
And golf.
Oh, and golf. Okay. Speaking of golf, that's a great segue to Neil. Phil Mickelson.
I got you, girl.
Thank you, girl. Phil Mickelson became the oldest major winner and an enthralling PGA championship victory. He's 50 and flourishing.
Look at that, y'all.
Isn't that amazing?
That's amazing. We are always telling you to live your dream, okay?
Yes.
Don't give up, like I said, unless you trash. No, don't give up on your dreams. If you want to put the effort in, it does take effort. Like, we all have to learn new things. Just like, look at us. We're learning to work this technology and keep it going. Yep. Like I said, me and all my friends popping, and to be able to keep up, you got to learn new things every day.
That's right. So shout out to Phil Mickelson doing the thing for the 50-year-olds. Hey.
Look at her. She had to put that little plug in there.
Hey, come on now.
That's when you're supposed to say, I'm just saying.
I'm just saying. Because, your girl over here pushing 51, looking all 30-ish and something, okay?
She said 30-ish.
The later side of 30s. I'll give you that.
Whatever. Look, you look great.
Thank you, but don't hate, Anyway, we're getting off topic here. Simone Biles is back in the news. She's the first. Yeah, she's the first woman to land the Urchinic double pike in competition. Is that pronounced? Did I pronounce that right?
I hope you did. I can't hear you all that well. I hope you got close. So here's the thing. She is still breaking records.
Right?
Simone, Houston's own. Y'all just love little Simone, and she loves y'all back. She even shouted out in one of her commercials that she was going to a local restaurant here. She was getting some DoorDash or something from them. I can't remember, or Uber Eats. And so I thought that was super cute. But this is amazing. I'm glad that you landed it. However phenomenal it is. I wish we had a video of whatever it was, but I'm here in Mexico and I couldn't find the video. Look.
Well, I did find a picture of her in midair.
Yeah, I'm gonna definitely have to watch the video of her doing that.
Yeah, I found a picture of her like in midair as she was doing the move. So
gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, great.
I got you, girl.
Okay.
So let's move on to world news real quick. The National Guard troops stationed at the Capitol since the January 6th insurrection left the grounds yesterday, but the campus is still closed to visitors.
Whoop, 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 and whoop. Let me tell you this. It was already a problem with them having to be there because people want to just go running up in the White House and not respect y'all at all.
That part.
That's a definite lack of respect. And I hate that, we had to see it come to this, but we were definitely living in a third world country just for a little bit. If you can just go in and take over the government and, give all these older people that are running the country COVID, and, it was a lot going on at that time. And I'm sure that those stressors that we were talking about earlier and those mental health slips were definitely going on when this happened. So I'm glad that they finally feel comfortable allowing these gentlemen to go back home, or let me say, ladies and gentlemen, to go back home and return to their families. So this, I think, means it's looking up.
Yeah, I would tend to.
Okay, let's hope it's looking up.
Let's hope so. So before we go to break, I just wanted to bring this story in real quick. That 21 ultra marathon runners have died. This is outrageous. And this is in China. This is crazy. This is crazy.
Yeah, crazy. Okay, crazy. Can you imagine?
I can't because I ran a half
And then-
marathon. So
And
I
when, you,
can't.
and when you think about it, this is their cream of the crop. These are the people who are also most likely going to perform in the Olympics this year.
Right. And
Now you're at square one on
Right.
cross country runners, if you will, or long distance runners.
because you've lost so many.
A lot
21.
of young people are going to get an opportunity now.
This is
so-
true.
Just never know. I can't. Could you finish the story on how it happened? I forgot what it was that did
Extreme
it.
weather. Extreme weather.
Right.
Um,
Right. And so it was a complete fluke. It was a complete fluke of nature that nobody could control and wiped them out.
Yeah.
It's a really sad story, actually.
It is sad because you would think that as a marathon runner, you're hydrated and you know what to do when you get out there. But this is horrible. And it's a 62-mile race. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well, you are tuned in to I'm Just Saying Live, and we will be right back.
Hey, what's up? It's Carl Payne. Take 2. Up next is entertainment news.
If I want it, I'm gonna get it. And I'm just saying, I'm just saying.
Aren't you tired of not getting what you want in bed?
Are you ready to spice things up behind those closed doors?
Woo! We're here for you every hump day at 7 p.m.
This is Sex on the Edge with Jen and Hen. I'm Jennifer Reeves.
And I'm Hendrik Scott, and we are professional licensed sex therapists.
So remember to watch us Wednesday at 7 p.m. on Edge Radio TV, just in time for sexy time.
When people stop talking to each other, society is on the edge. Let's bring them back. Edge Radio, because truth still matters.
Edge Radio TV is holding auditions for new show hosts. Are you a subject matter expert, professional, influencer, book author, thought leader, or business owner with an educational or motivational platform? Then we want to meet you. Send a link of some of your work to edgeradio20@gmail.com and be sure to put audition in the subject line. Join the Edge Radio TV family. Edge TV, because truth still matters.
If I want it, I'm gonna get it. And I'm just saying, I'm just saying. Oh, if I want it, I'm gonna get it. And I'm just saying, I'm just saying. Oh, if I want it, I'm gonna get it. And I'm just saying, I'm just saying. Oh, if I want it, I'm gonna get it.
And we are back, ladies and gents. This is Eva Jet with the I'm Just Saying Live morning show. And we have the lovely Simply Dr. Neil over there in Mexico.
Hey, everybody. How y'all doing?
How you
We're
doing?
going to continue to thank all y'all for your support, man, because, you know, like I said, we are nothing without you.
Right. We have to know this, guys. So please comment, Follow us on IJS Live on Instagram and follow us on Facebook and join us now live and leave your comments in the comments section because we do respond.
We need this because touchy substance is coming up. But you know what we got right now? We got my girl, This Is Me, Brechette, and entertainment news.
Woo-hoo!
I love that Carl Payne said that you both. Let's get to the party stuff.
Let's get it started. So before we go into entertainment news, you sent me a little entertainment news that I stuck in world news because I was being funny. Because Nick Cannon is continuing to populate the world, child.
Pop, pop, pop.
Pop.
They say that this is, because they don't really talk about Nick and the amount of kids he has. They only show him and Mariah's kids all the time, right?
Right.
They are saying that this is number 7, Brechette. Number 7. Okay?
Yeah, number 7.
Okay, and then on top of that, they are saying that this is one of the Wild 'N Out girls.
Right.
She's a model for Wild 'N Out, and so that just makes this even more scandalous because everybody's always making jokes about Nick and how he's messing with the girls.
Yeah,
we never heard any actual truth to this. We've not caught him out with anybody doing any private things with the girls from Wild 'N Out, but here we are, and we've got possibly a whole baby situation. I know that this baby will definitely be tested.
Yeah. And look, who's wilding out? Nick is wilding out. He left Mariah. It's just like, hey, let me go forth and multiply, popularize the earth.
He can afford it. He can afford it. Let him. Yeah. The guys who can afford it, who are going to make, beautiful examples out here. Why not?
I guess.
And it looks like he followed his same MO with her skin tone and hair color and everything. So this is definitely, the type of woman that he likes. I hate that they had to hide that they were dating because of the show situation, but clear. And maybe they weren't dating. Maybe I'm just reaching here, but I love a little mess. I cannot wait to see how this goes. So, Nick, if you are on number 7, when we hear these rumors, there's always some truth to it. When you start hearing a rumor over and over, it's always something to it. So, you finally got caught out there with your Wild 'N Out girls.
He is taking that big fruitful and multiply literally.
But it's fine to know that he's a regular guy because those women are beautiful that are on the show, and I'm glad that he's a dude.
Yeah. Well, let's move on from Nick Cannon. So I have a very touching and great story. Celebrity stylist Robert Novo took to doing people's hair, residents' hair in old folks' home. And during the pandemic, because they couldn't get out. I just thought this was a touchy story because he didn't have to do that. He saw these people in need and decided to do their hair for free. So they would go to his apartment, him and his bulldogs, and he would call it haircuts and bulldogs with a smile, which I thought was cute. But he saw that it brought the residents a lot of joy,
Let's say this. It did bring the residents a lot of joy because, dogs are a healing mechanism, and them being around a person during a time like this when they've been trapped by themselves for so long. And a good hairdo makes us all feel absolutely lovely. But here's my thing. In regards to his family, I don't know if he has family. I would not have wanted him to take the risk during a time like this. And I know a lot of people sacrifice themselves in their jobs for situations like this. And he probably still wanted to be doing hair, and people weren't allowed to come to his shop. So, I'm all for it. It sounds like a very heartwarming story.
Yeah, well, he did it on his own, and he was masked, and the residents were masked as well. But he went to them and the dogs, so that was good
but we heard about all the outbreaks, and they weren't even allowing people's family to come and visit them. So it's boggling my mind as to how he was able to get past. Look at God.
So speaking of looking at God, guess who had an addition to their family? Naomi Campbell. She adopted a
Actual
little
girl,
baby girl.
I didn't know that's where you were going next. But you remember when we were leaving the studio right before I left, they had put pictures up of the baby girl. And I was like, Naomi went and had a whole baby. So tell me, Bridget, that you went and did the research on this. Was it a surrogate with her eggs? Was it a whole somebody else's baby that she adopted? What's the deal?
She adopted the baby. Yeah.
Okay, great. I am so glad that she was able, to have this part in her life because, they've talked about her and her mental health, if you will, and, drugs and different things, her bad attitude, all kinds of stuff. So it will definitely be nice to see her as a mother, loving and caring. And this is a completely different narrative for her.
It is. And see that softer side because, your mom usually brings that softer side out of you.
Yes. So that's amazing.
No pictures of surface yet of the baby.
Everybody having COVID babies.
But she adopted her COVID baby.
Well, it's here and it's healthy. Amen.
Yep, she is. No pictures though of her yet. Just a little picture of her little feet and her little dress, which is so cute.
Okay,
so now we have to talk about Jessica Alba. She has the Honest Company, which is a like a free plant-based, no chemical cleaning products. Well, her stock has plummeted 30%, which is huge.
Oh, so here's the thing, because I did also try to use these products when the boys were first born. But between, the price and whether or not it's really cleaning and doing the things because I'm a true fan of bleaching everything and bleach it again. I'm one of those people. I don't know if because they're very non-scented and whatever else. I could see this also being true that the stock would plummet like that.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, then that's what they were saying, that because people weren't cleaning as much as we were last year, but even then during the pandemic at its height, her stock started going down. So I don't know. I guess
she is not Lysol. Lysol has a long lasting thing of disinfecting fighting. Okay, so people went to what they knew.
I believe it's true. So so we'll just keep her up and just watch that stock, because I actually think I'm going to invest in it, you know what I mean, and see what happens.
Not if it's dropping. We'll talk later.
Okay, we'll talk later about that. So American Idol just had a new winner. 24-year-old Chase Beckham has won season 19 of American Idol after going up against contestants Grace Kinsler and Willie Spence. So they have their new winner. Yeah. I didn't even know the show was still on, to be quite honest.
I'm just saying. I was just about to say, we just talked about this, a week ago. We were talking about the difference between, what's the other one, the singer, the Masked Singer, and Dancing with all these shows, and how many big products have they really put out? And American Idol is the show that, fosters its people and helps them become what they need to be and helps them get an album out. So I look forward to hearing his music. Hopefully it's something that we can all jam out to.
Yeah, hopefully so. But I think he's in the country realm, which I like country music too. So I'm waiting to see what he comes out with.
I love some country music.
I do too. Because it's gone away from, there's a tear in my beer and my woman done left me.
I still like those songs as well.
Oh, you still like those?
But a good Tennessee whiskey, things like that. Like, I love all of those songs. Those are great songs.
Yeah,
it's really
Tennessee
good music.
Whiskey is good, definitely. So, do you watch Black Lady Sketch Show?
I do not. I did. I used to say that I was gonna, and I guess it just fell from my mind. I haven't caught up with it.
You gotta watch it. It's one of my favorite sketch shows. Now they just finished season 2, and HBO announced that they are renewing them for season 3. So
that is amazing. So Gone Girls.
Yeah, Robin Thede is the creator, the showrunner, and then Issa Rae is also a part of the show as well. So I'm excited about it. But if you can, check it out. It's really good. It's a parody. It's really good. I like it. I like it a lot. Also being
Okay,
renewed. Go ahead.
I just said great.
Also being renewed is the Equalizer. It's being renewed.
Okay.
Yeah. So Queen Latifah is doing the thing, and the fans obviously love it. So,
Okay, I'm gonna come check you out, Queen.
yeah, because I only saw the one show. It was alright, but I'm just, I don't know.
You know what?
What?
You just said?
Yeah, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Also, do you know about cicadas?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so here's your fun fact for today. So, cicadas are
She
resurfacing.
gonna put that little nasty bug on the
Oh
screen.
my gosh. After 17 years, they are resurfacing from the earth. They come underground from below the earth and resurface. And they only hit like the Midwestern part of the United States, and people are calling and complaining, calling 911, complaining about the cicadas. But not only that, people eat them. They're very high in protein, nutritional value, just as much as steak. So
I'm trying to
Tennille,
figure out how you can possibly believe that they coming out of the ground and we keep seeing them here in Texas on the trees.
No, they come out the ground
Where
and they
are
go
they?
into the trees. Yeah.
No, you're saying every 17 years they've been here. They've never left.
Yeah, but this is the first insertion, I guess you could say, or surrection of them since then. Yeah, not this many have come out. They are
Got you.
coming
So
out.
this
in
is a large
droves.
amount.
Yes, a large
So everybody
amount.
be careful out there. They're gonna leave their nasty scabs everywhere.
They need to be careful because people eat them. They do. It's a delicacy. That's what I was saying. And they have protein.
You want to try one? You want to try one on the show?
No, I don't. No bugs for me. Thank you. I'm not that brave.
Same.
No.
Same.
No.
Same.
I'm just saying. I'm not eating that.
I'm that part. Okay, moving forward.
Can't do it. Can't do it. So your affirmation for today is, hold on, I gotta pull it up. My laptop is acting weird. Oh, always choose kindness. Thank you, Vince. You never know what someone else is going through. Always choose kindness.
Oh, that's definitely true. I
Always.
think that I'm an overly kind person, but I
You
sure
are.
can chop you up if you come for me.
You are overly kind, but that's something that I love about you.
Correct.
You're watching I'm Just Saying, and we'll be right back.
Hey, it's your boy Nephew Tommy. Up next is Tennille, Touchy Subjects. So, don't touch that. Don't go nowhere. We'll be right back.
We work our whole lives to support our families. With one accident or illness, it can all be gone in an instant. Now there's a smart, affordable way to protect your family. Go to findhealthbenefits.com and discover low-cost life insurance for as little as $2 per month. Add to that a tax-deferred annuity that can help you protect your assets and grow your money for retirement. Learn more. Go to findhealthbenefits.com or call 877-235-6094. A critical illness can strike without warning and wipe out your life savings. In fact, it's the #1 reason for bankruptcy. Find Health Benefits offers an affordable solution. Get up to $50,000 if you get cancer, stroke, or a heart attack, giving you the peace of mind to focus on getting better while the plan helps you to pay your bills and medical expenses. Learn more. Go to findhealthbenefits.com or call 877-235-6094. 66% of seniors spend more time shopping for cable TV than Medicare plans. Most say because it's just too confusing. Laws change every year. The wrong plan could cost you thousands and prevent you from seeing the doctors you want. Introducing FindHealthBenefits.com. Save time, save money, see specialists without referrals. Go to FindHealthBenefits.com or call 877-235-6094 for this informative brochure.
Society is on the edge. Let's bring them back. Edge Radio, because truth still matters.
Hey y'all, I'm Robin B.
And I'm Dr. Kiva.
And we just want to know
how you living?
Join us every Monday
at noon Central Standard Time
here on Edge Radio TV. Take care.
When people stop talking to each other, society is on the edge. Let's bring them back. Edge Radio, because truth still matters.
What's up, ladies and gents, and you are watching the I'm Just Saying Live morning show. This is me, Bridget, here in the studio at 415 West Gray in Midtown Bar and Grill, and the lovely Simply Tennille is reporting live from Mexico. Doesn't she look fabulous in her bikini, just ready to just take in the sun and the waves? Yes, I'm a little jealous.
Bikini, this a shirt.
Oh, that's a shirt? Excuse me, child. Well, all right then.
I'll put my bikini on later.
Oh, okay, because you're giving us much cleavage.
I cannot wait for you. I keep trying to tone it down, and that's why I put the sweater on. And then I was burning up in the spot I was over there, so I was like, "Oh Jesus, I'm gonna either have to peel it off or move to a different spot." So I moved over to a different spot, but. You know, if this is y'all's first time tuning into this show, one of the things that I really like about it is it has something for everybody. We teach you something every show, and we definitely entertain you. In the bio, in the new bio, says edutainment. You know?
Definitely.
We just love that word here at the Edge, and we invite you to watch all of the shows that are coming on. We invite you to come and be a part. If you have a really great podcast, we would love for you to join the family. And always remember, these are just our opinions on this show right here. These are our opinions of these topics. And we know that it's a lot of you out there who feel exactly the same way.
Yeah, so please chime in. Let us know how you feel.
Right. So we need you to go to Facebook Live and post your comments, because we like to be able to read your comments out live during the show, because we are up at that point of the show where it's time for what?
It's time for
Tennille's touchy subjects. I'm super excited about that because, you know, I told you while on vacation, you meet you meet characters from everywhere, if you will. And I love them all. And I'm not judging in any way, but we do have someone with a very, very touchy subject. And I know the gentlemen are definitely going to be feeling the guy's side. And I know the ladies are going to be feeling the female side. Or we may have some people who go vice versa. But let's jump right into it, because I think that people are going to have a lot to say. So if you need to share this video, okay, please go share it right now to people who like to comment, because we about to get into this. Now, Miss Bridget.
Yes.
I sent over the gist of what was going on. Mm-hmm. I don't know if you have it there in front of you to be able to read, I did make a mistake. This is not a husband and wife. Oh. This is a boyfriend and girlfriend, a long-term boyfriend and girlfriend.
Okay.
So if you will, if you can, read out the story.
Okay. Dear Tennille, my boyfriend has taken it too far. Of 3 years, I left a tampon in and it created a horrible smell. He just can't let it go. He told people on our vacation that my pee stank. and he won't ever try to eat it again. What do we do about this trauma? It's been 3 years.
Okay. It's been she left in a tampon for 1 month. Okay? Let me tell you this.
30 days.
This you left it in there. I know that thing was smelling and reeking, and she had toxic shock syndrome and everything else. Okay? He went down there to perform his duties and got hit with the smell. I'm trying to figure out, first and foremost, why you didn't smell it before then, either one of you. Why were you still trying to have sex? Because it had to be hurting. At this point, I think both of y'all, at this point in my head, I think both of y'all nasty. But now we've come to a point where this is a trauma for this man. He went down there and he's doing his due, and then boof, he gets the whiff. Now he can't do that anymore. So I almost don't want to blame him for his position. But here we are, Bridget. Is he using this? Is he using this as an excuse to not do it?
That's pretty traumatizing. I would have been traumatized.
I agree. You were just dying laughing. You know, this is real life situation, and then here you are on your vacation and you are talking about it. You know, whether you're going to see these people or not again, it has to be traumatizing for the wife to have to relive this story from 3 years ago. Yeah. Like it's fresh. Oh. And so now I'm thinking, is it still stinking or what? And why are you still with her? If
that part.
That's what's going on.
Yeah. I mean, because obviously it traumatized him. But what I can't get over and understand is, how did you forget? I don't understand that. I never used tampons.
Oh, well, that's how you don't understand, Bridget.
Okay.
So say it's at the end time of your cycle, if you will, and it shifts in there. Because sometimes it can go in there where the string is not, hanging out. And I know this is very nasty to be talking about this. We're going to move on from this, but I'm just trying to explain it to you real quick.
Gotcha.
And then it disappears. You have to go in there after it, or make your man do it or something, And if you don't, and you keep going on with life because you got kids and whatever else, and you forget that it was even going on because it was at the end.
Okay, so it's at the end. So you have to have your cycle again.
I'm speculating. I don't know what happened in the situation. I'm speculating at this point.
Okay.
But hopefully it was at the end. Maybe she forgot and just all of a sudden started feeling like there was a problem. When they were having sex, it was painful or this, that, and the other. But that's because something was in there.
Okay. We have some comments.
Okay. Let's go with the comments.
So B. Jones says, guys will still F word with the smell. No, he won't go down. That's what that is. Of course they'll still do that, but he won't go down.
But that's just wrong. Like, I don't want you to be, I don't want to be with the type of guy that is still going in after a smell.
Right. Could he not feel it though? I'm sorry. I'm confused.
Absolutely. I have absolutely no idea. This is quite nasty because, like I said, with it sitting in there and festering, and then it coming back out.
Somebody said, does it still stink?
And that's what I'm feeling like is the thing. It has to be still creating some type of odor or something to keep his mind there after 3 years.
Right. That's
a long time. And if he's talking about on vacations, clearly something needs to be done.
Wrong.
Somebody might need to go get some type of medical attention at this point. Or I want to say this because I like it to be real touchy. Mm-hmm. I'm going to say this. If something like that is happening after 3 years, she may have a side piece. She may be going and doing something else.
And he could be too. Let's just say.
And he can smell it. He can probably smell, kind of like the stank on somebody else. She may be doing a lot of extra stuff. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have a comment or you want to help us out with this, we have some new followers who are going to be watching and trying to decide. I know that this guy definitely needs counseling after this, because if he can't do that anymore, and that's part of what he considers a great sexual experience, this is hard for him not being able to do that, you know, for 3 years, or make her feel like he wants her to, you know, to feel.
Somebody
Rashette is still just shaking her head.
Somebody said, I'm sure his nuts not always fresh.
Oh, y'all are getting raunchy today.
Oh,
you know,
my gosh.
There is a big difference, and this is why you need to take baths prior to. This is why you need to take baths prior to doing it. You know, especially when it's somebody new. You know, I know people encounter stuff like this on a first occurrence, but if it's somebody that I've been in a long-term relationship with, and we're still having this issue, like a reoccurring thing,
Right.
ooh, I gotta let you go, whether it's the male or the female. You know, it's time. I gotta let go. If it's gonna be a reoccurring thing, and we're adults, you know, I like somebody who's clean. I like a nice, clean person, and I'm gonna offer them that same respect. It's gonna be clean.
Well, someone also said, go to the doctor, and he doesn't need to be discussing this with everyone. And I agree. That's a private matter.
That is very embarrassing. And now, like I said, if she's feeling like every time they get around people, he's gonna be blurting this kind of stuff out, that's hard for her. Then it's hard for him dealing with whatever's, you know, going on, because clearly it's pressing his brain. She's saying that it hasn't happened again, but I'm also inclined to believe that this is something that's a reoccurring thing, because he keeps bringing it up.
That's a good point. A good point. I don't know. I just think it's nasty all the way around. He was wrong for bringing it up, and I still don't understand how she forgot about the tampon. That's my take.
Yikes. Yikes and yikes. This is I mean, maybe people, you know, maybe people do that. Forget.
You never forgot.
No. Huh?
You never forgot. Did
I
you
had
use
never
tampons?
forgot.
Did you use tampons?
Yes, I did.
Yeah. So you never forgot?
Never forgot.
I'm just saying.
Number one, didn't want it in there. So let's just move
That
forward
part.
past that. I don't want to get on a subject of those things again.
Yeah. So before we get out of here, I do want to talk about some social unrest that you sent over. The New York Police Department is stepping up its presence among the city's Jewish communities following 2 hate-related incidents in Brooklyn over the weekend.
So y'all will send some cops out for that.
Yeah, apparently.
You know, we have to be murdered in the street, gagged, bound, tied, and I'm not taking anything away from the Jewish community. I'm very sorry that some things happened, but at this point, you know, with the Asian hate crimes and now the Jewish, it's like when you decided that you couldn't pick on us anymore, you just started going after every protected class of people out there, and it's really, really sad. But I'm glad the police showed up for you guys.
And then, yeah, it is sad, but it's almost like, without getting into too much, you know, racism. I mean, it is what it is, and it just seems like every other culture is protected more than the Black culture is. I'm just saying, you know, because they went to bat, you know, for the Asians, and now, you know, they deployed a whole, you know, police department into the Jewish communities. You know, crime is crime and wrong is wrong. You know, the police take an oath to protect and serve. When did it become, oh, protect and serve if you're not this color or
Black.
this creed?
Exactly,
Black. Yeah.
exactly. And, you know, I feel really bad about this happening, but, you know, the incident that happened.
Right.
But the police showing up and continuing to rub it in the faces of not only African Americans, but the Asians, who are now going to be unprotected because they're all over there protecting, you know, the Jewish people. It's like, it's a catch-22. You can't be sad about it. You can't be happy about it, because this is not something that is happening across the board. When things happen in our neighborhoods, there's no influx of police who come through there, you know, to protect and serve, if you will. It just does not happen. And that was one of the reasons that I wanted to talk about this. How are we supposed to feel? You know, I am continually telling people on a day-to-day basis, you know, stop referring to yourself as this, that, and the other. I'm proud of who I am. Don't get me wrong, but we are first and foremost humans, period.
First. That's right.
Period. And who are we to not say that ourselves is the best? Something's wrong with you if you don't think that your race of people is the best.
That's right.
You know, we there's a color difference for, you know, there's color differences for a reason. And one day it does look like, you know, because everybody doesn't want to talk about the melting pot, but we are very much in a society now where we're melted.
Pretty much.
And it's making it harder and harder to draw the line.
It is. It really is. Also, under social unrest in Los Angeles, a man was arrested for assault with a deadly weapon after an altercation that began with slurs allegedly yelled at patrons at a restaurant. This is crazy.
Let me tell you this. If you yell and start doing whatever to me, of course there's going to be an assault. You know, like what did he expect in return? You know,
I don't know. I just feel like people feel like they can do whatever they want and say whatever they want. It used to be where it was online, but now you're getting bolder and doing it in public. And it doesn't help that your governor just passed the bill that people can carry guns in the open. No license, no nothing.
Which means that you know, we already were able to carry guns. You know, I keep reminding people of that. All he did was basically reiterate a fact that was already there. In Texas, we're already allowed to carry handguns. They just can't be concealed. You get a concealed handgun license. Now, you know, because certain places still will not allow you even to conceal it. But the thing is, you better protect yourself, because there are going to be things going on that are outside of your control. Many of us have, you know, small children that also will need to be protected and be able to get out of those places. And if you're not protecting yourself, I mean, you're at risk.
Yeah, it's sad. Open season. I'm just saying.
Yeah, so I'm hoping that they don't use this. You know, I want everybody also to be careful and teach, you know, their sons to be overly careful now, because when police pull you over, they're going to be expecting, or they're going to be able to say that they thought that you had a weapon on you. Remember that I said this. Be careful. If they say that you had a weapon on you because it's okay to carry over 21, they can also plant a weapon if you did not after the fact, to make it look like they were in the right, like they were just doing their jobs. This is a way for them to be able to protect themselves.
Yep, it is. So lastly, in social unrest, 150 billion. That's how much of Iraq's oil money has been stolen and smuggled out of the country in corrupt deals since the U.S.-led invasion of Iraq in 2003. I did not know this.
So here we go, Brigitte. You know, we were talking about the other plant closing down, the oil, not the refinery. What was it?
The pipeline.
Been saying it was shut down and reopened.
Right.
Now here we are starting to see, because everybody started digging in and researching on different things. And here we are with the influx of money that's missing way across the waters.
Way across the water.
You know, before you get ready to pop back and open up something that wasn't broken.
That's a lot of money. 150
lot of money.
With the B.
You know, I think a lot of us don't really know how much money these other people have, and that's why they say either you're poor or you're rich, because they rich.
Richie rich. So I want to move over to the movie scoop. Tennille, what do you have for us?
Okay, Brigitte, what did I put on movie scoop? I don't even think I put anything for movie scoop.
F9.
Oh, that's right. We were supposed to be talking about Fast and the Furious. Can you believe this, ladies and gentlemen? Dun dun dun.
When is it going to stop?
You know, we keep thinking this thing is gonna die.
When is it going to stop?
Huh?
When is it going to stop?
It's clearly not.
This is number 9.
Keep making this money. They're going to keep making this money and tearing up fancy cars as long as people keep watching. And we know people are still watching. It doesn't matter how hard you try. You're going to see a Fast and the Furious episode somewhere.
Jeez Louise, I wish.
Number 9.
I can't believe it. I don't even know what's the storyline. Do you have an idea?
I don't know what the storyline is going to be of this one. I don't even know where it's going to be set. But there was an interesting something about this that I wanted to talk about, but I can't remember. I've got vacation brain.
Oh yeah, it's the largest opening premiering during COVID. Was that it?
That part. Yes. Okay. Okay. Thank you so much for that. You know, see my boy got my back. My boy got my back. Thank you so much. So, you know, all these movies that have been coming out, and everybody was thinking that they were going to do really well because it was COVID and everybody's watching movies, right?
Right.
No, this one is the number one sellingest, if you will. I just made that word all the way up just for this movie, you know, just so far during COVID. And that's crazy to me.
That's crazy.
But,
I agree.
You know, but they always have beautiful scenery in their movies.
Nice cars.
You know, they always have, you know, a nice hot cast, if you will, you know, that's built up of all different pieces, colors, and creeds. So I do like that they are a team, they are a family. And, you know, maybe other people respected that as well. It's COVID-19 out here. And they went to the movies in a big way for Fast and Furious 9.
F9, child. So listen, before we get out of here, I wanted to talk about a new restaurant that has come that I need to borrow your kids for.
Okay.
It's called the Rusty Crab. Yes, if you're a SpongeBob fan. Yeah, like SpongeBob, the Krusty Krab. Yeah. So you can go there, you can eat, you can take pictures, but I need to borrow your kids. Can I borrow your kids? So I can go?
You can definitely borrow my kids. I got to love and squeeze on them for a while when I get back. From I guess that's where is it? I'm going Ocean Riviera or something. I'm going somewhere else. That's nearer to Tijuana. I gotta ride like another plane. But once I get back, we're gonna love and squeeze on them, and then they will love to go to the Rusty Crab. Now remember, my boys are an expensive date. So either you better tell me to send money, or you gonna have to foot the bill because Colton gonna order crab legs every time.
You might need to send some money there.
I want to give a shout out. Everybody, please take time to go and follow Denver Dynasty. Okay, I'm going to be helping them out with their social media. I'm going to be recording them in a tournament that they're going to be playing out here in Mexico. So I already got the jump on them, so I'm already here. But I got to go to another location, and I cannot wait because I know that these ladies need your support, you know, because women's sports definitely do not get the attention that men's sports gets. So we're going to try to do a campaign to try to drum up some attention for these ladies' sports so they can start getting the sponsorships and things that they deserve, especially when it comes to these flights and different things like that. So please be on the lookout and go and follow the Denver Dynasty. On Instagram.
Awesome. Well, thank you, ladies and gents. Up next is Erase the Race, our favorite guys that are coming up next. So please stay tuned. You have been watching I'm Just Saying Live. This is me, Bridget, and the beautiful Simply Tennille reporting live from Mexico. We'll see you on Thursday. Peace.